Well, hello students. During winter's intersession of 2021, I am going to be teaching Leading Change. If any of you need an elective or if you are a leadership major or if you want to take a course that is very appropriate and interesting for the times, I would recommend you taking this course. We are in unprecedented times right now. We are in uncharted waters. And this is a time to really think about how leaders are going to react and act for necessary change, which, in no uncertain terms, could be life saving for having the right leaders in at the right place. A pandemic that we never dreamed would be around us a year ago has now claimed almost 250,000 lives in the United States. In addition to that, our economy is bruised. In addition to that, people are trying to find ways to keep going during a very, very harsh time of our history that we haven't experienced for over a century. How do leaders respond to this? Leaders in the corporate world, leaders in government, and leaders in a global basis. How are we able to come to a consensus, to work together, to implement the changes that are needed for our virtual survival? So the book that I'm going to use for this course, it's going to be about 6 weeks, give or take, the course is going to run from December 7th until approximately, I think it's around the third week in January. The thing is that every week what I do is I put a lot of challenging types of videos that you can take a look at that are going to make you think about leadership. And I challenge you to be in your own worlds and against leaders, that good leaders, bad leaders, how do we deal with this? Whether we are in municipality, whether we are in medicine, whether we are in corporate America, it doesn't really matter. The general format about leadership is to be able to deal with change, to deal with innovation, to deal with transformation. This is what leadership is all about. And I am hoping to get a lot of individuals who were leaders and are still leaders to inspire present and future leaders to talk about their experiences as leaders and what they've done to be successful. Not to manipulate people into believing what they say, but to be able to convince those that they know how to lead and can bring them to a better place. The book that I am using is going to be Implementing Organizational Change. It's by Bert Spector. And I really found this book to be rich with information, case studies, and looking at some of the dynamics of change management, where individuals are able to innovate, create ideas that are going to change the world. I mean, look at what Microsoft did. Look at what Steve Jobs did at Apple. The thing about change is not to change for the sake of change, but to change because it motivates us to keep going and finding new ways to do better at what we do. Change is not I mean, leadership isn't an ends to a means. Leadership is a beginning to an end to a new beginning. You keep passing the baton on and on and on. We build legacies as leaders to create better leaders. So I'm hoping to inspire and share a lot of thought, a lot of synergy. A lot of this course is going to be with interactive discussions back and forth to the members of the teams. The members of the class groups. Maybe we'll go into teams, depends on the number of students that sign up. But also, it's going to be about expressing your thoughts and feelings and sharing your ideas. Talk to some that have taken my leadership courses. You can see how involved they were in the course. I'm hoping you have a very happy, healthy, and thoughtful, in a safe way, Thanksgiving. And I look forward to hoping that you'll be in my class. Professor Najib.